Well, you practice against him for 2 years, so you've got all the keys, all the secrets. How do you get Will uncomfortable and off schedule?
Yeah, really, I feel like it's the same with every quarterback. Will's a great quarterback. Play with him, like you said, for 2 years. Just get him off that pocket, get him off that sequencing that they have. They got a really good O-line, so I feel like adding pressure to that, something that he hasn't really experienced too much, maybe a little bit against Michigan State, will help him get off his cues and force us to give us one.
Like, say it almost jokingly, but are there things, like, you don't have to say what they are, but are you able to cheat a little bit at safety when you know the quarterback as well as you do?
He does have a few keys and tells that I've noticed over the years, especially a lot of them showing at Ohio State. So yeah, I feel like we can get away with some.
How difficult is it for you in your position to prepare for an offense that's as nuanced as this, that can beat you in as many different plays? It feels like they could force you into some tough spots. Like, what's the key for you this week preparing?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like just trusting the game plan Coach Tosh and Coach Hamp have for us. I feel like we got a really good game plan, playing leverage ball. Like you said, they have a really good run game, destroying the run, and obviously really about 3 good receivers. So just having good matchups and playing the ball in there.
This defensive unit's been incredibly effective this year without forcing a ton of turnovers. With a big game like that, is that something you guys are talking about, increasing those, or just steady with what's working?
Yeah, definitely want to increase that. If you look past years and all the games that Ohio State lost, they lost the turnover battle, and then the opposing team also outrushed them. So really just destroying that run and winning the turnover margin will help us tremendously in this game.
What's the challenge in stopping their run game? 2 really good backs.
Yeah, I mean, just making sure we're all in our gaps, having good leverage, and just head-up tackles. I mean, just running, just playing with the relentless effort. I feel like that'll get guys to the ground. But they're all obviously 2 great backs.
Is there a feeling after facing a guy like Genty that you can take on any running back in the nation now?
Yeah, obviously Genty was a great running back, so I feel like that helps show us that we can play with a lot of great runners and a lot of great schemes and gap schemes. So, yeah, it does give us that confidence to go into a game like this.
Communication pre-snap's always important, Kobe, but particularly when there may have been an issue on one play last week in that way. How important is it when you do have a receiving core that's as deep as this and that everybody can potentially go over the top to have that nailed down, because one mistake could be the 30-plus yard play.
Yeah, like you said, just pre-snap and even post-snap communication is going to be really big this game. I feel like we've done a great job from all the way from Idaho and Boise State, just communicating safety from safety or maybe safety to star or corner. That post-snap and pre-snap communication is definitely going to be big this game, and we've been doing, I feel like, a pretty good job at practice reiterating that.
How hard does that become at times where, like Chip die up all kinds of formations at times, but I think the one time they got you last week was on a bunch formation in motion, and it's short-term communication there. So when an OC can do that, how hard is that as a safety to get that done in the secondary, to get that done in a very, very short period of time?
Yeah, I feel like just changing tools up, adding new tools and stuff that we had throughout camp that we haven't shown in film yet, but just practicing those tools. We got different bunch of adjustments, motion adjustments. So I feel like this week is when we're going to have to really hone in on those vocal skills and communication skills to getting sure that we all have the right adjustment.
What's the key mentally this week to staying even-keeled when there's all this noise, obviously, around this game?
Yeah, I mean, just really worrying about everybody on that field and that facility. Like Coach Lennon says, FIBU. I mean, it's nobody but us. So just staying within this building and not getting too high or too low. Like he said today, he was going to stay neutral and make sure that we're all staying neutral, whether it's a big play or a small play that didn't go our way. So.